Recently, I was on a trip in California and it just so happened to run into the Film Junkies. Yeah, lovely couple. They make really cool custom Polaroid cameras, one of a kind and unique, from Toy Story to Scooby-Doo to Oogie Boogie to Chewbacca with fur. And the way I found out about them in the first place was through Heather, and you'll see her in just a minute. We were at Disneyland and she was like, oh my gosh, Film Junkies is here at Disneyland showing off the custom Grogu camera they have in front of the Millennium Falcon. We tried to meet up at Disneyland, but it didn't unfortunately work out, so we ended up heading over to Griffith Observatory and had a little chat with them. Let's get into it. You know the type of guy that was a jock in high school but ended up becoming a huge nerd? You know, someone that's not afraid to make a fool of themselves on the internet. And someone that likes to shoot Polaroid a little too much. Did I say huge nerd? You know, just an ordinary, everyday guy. Well, that's me. I'm just another Chris.
Hey everyone, my name is Armando. I shoot Polaroid. Been doing instant photography for about 2-3 years now. And me and my wife started Film Junkies.
You have some sweet cameras.
Thank you.
I got introduced to you from Heather.
Hello.
That's Heather. And just so happened to work out that while I was in town, he lives here.
Yep.
I had no idea. And he brought some cameras. You brought 2 of them with him.
Yep.
I see that his Blockbuster one looks
Yes,
a little kind of, look at this little reminiscent there. All right. So that's pretty cool. So why don't you talk about, let's start with this one a little bit. What is it? What did you do to this?
Completely stripped the whole camera apart and then chose the color is similar to Blockbusters.
Yeah.
And we just painted it, did some vinyl work on it, put it back together, make sure everything works.
Yeah, so there's like no other modification other than like the appearance.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, just the appearance.
It's great. I mean, that's what like Retrospect does, right?
Yeah, I think they do like moldings and all that stuff.
I mean, they do that stuff, but in the beginning they didn't. They actually tore them apart, spray painted them, and then sold. Yeah,
there you go.
Exactly. So, but now they're doing like injection molding and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So
Awesome.
That's pretty cool. So it's just a 600, like
It was a Spirit 600.
Spirit. Okay, yeah. That's pretty dang cool. Let's move on to the Mandalorian. This is the one that actually Heather saw in front of the Millennium Falcon at Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah.
And we're like, wait a minute, we're here. We're here. So why don't you talk about this one a little bit?
So this one was inspired by our son because he likes little man Grogu.
Yeah. Look at that. Why don't you talk about the process of getting these apart a little bit? Because I gotta assume that these are tough to take apart, or are they not? I've never taken one apart.
The first time it was really tough. I was reading like forums on how to take them apart and trial and error.
Yeah.
And then once you get the art of it, you just take it apart in like 2 minutes now.
So how many have you broken in the process of trying?
Just 2.
Oh, awesome.
Just 2.
That's a lot better.
Just 2
I probably would have these like demolished in pieces by at least 10 of them.
Yeah, and then putting them back together is the tricky part is getting this guy back in.
Mm-hmm.
But once everything clicks into place, we test it, make sure everything's good, clean the rollers.
That's really cool. So now, do you take requests or custom?
Yeah, we do.
Or okay. Is there any ones that people have requested that?
We
like,
had
you don't want to sell? Like that was actually a pretty good idea. I don't want to sell this one.
No. We whatever people ask for, that sounds like a really cool one, you know?
Oh yeah.
We sold one in was it Oregon, I believe?
Okay.
They wanted a Bob's Burgers.
Oh.
Like the restaurant, not the cartoon.
Yeah.
So that one was pretty fun to do. Oh, we did a couple for this couple in Singapore.
Okay.
Yeah, we sent some cameras out to China. It was really awesome. For us, we're just like,
worldwide.
Yeah.
It's going international.
We did a poo camera, and then they noticed the little buzz camera that we did for our son.
Yeah.
So they were like, can you guys make this one of those too? So we sent 2. They loved them. And then they asked for a 3rd one. So we're working on a 3rd one right now for them.
Okay. I think the buzz was one that really caught your attention.
Yeah, from the start. Yeah, I've seen all of yours. I'm like Macari has them all listed. Yeah. Actually, the Oogie Boogie got me on first.
That one went to Florida.
Yeah, I figured it did. Yeah.
When we first started talking, the camera person, we're talking to Heather, by the way, lovely audience. Say hello.
Hello.
When we first started talking the summer last year, she was sending me like photo after photo after photo of these cameras, and they were yours.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I had no idea like who you were and all that stuff, and it's just crazy coincidence that you just happened to be here when we're here.
No, it was pretty exciting when she told me that we were gonna meet up with you. I was like, oh, I watch this guy's videos. We follow you and everything. So
Yeah,
it's pretty awesome.
Hey, well, I appreciate it. So, where can people find you if they want to get themselves some of these beautiful cameras?
They can follow us on We Are Film Junkies on Instagram.
Okay.
And then we also have TikTok, We Are Film Junkies.
Okay.
And on YouTube.
Well, links to where you can get your hands on these and where to follow, it will be in the description below. Thank you so much for taking the time and chatting.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much to Film Junkies. You guys are amazing. I want to get you on my podcast very, very soon. And also a huge thank you off camera. They gave us a camera. Yeah, Heather got to take home the Grogu Polaroid camera. How amazing is that? And as you guys know, my slogan around here is make art, and they've done just that. They've literally taken Polaroid cameras and turned them into art pieces. So cool. Be sure to check the links in the description below. You will find helpful links to the Film Junkies where you can get your hands on some of these cameras and maybe even commission a special camera for yourself. Consider checking it out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Now, get out there, make some art.